Welcome to the Los Gatos Library's Holiday Gift Guide, where you will receive personal book recommendations from the various book lovers here at the library. Hi, Brianna here with two book recommendations, and the first one I'm going to give is The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. And this book is about four friends who live in a retirement village, and they every Thursday get together to solve cold cases. But one day, a case happens on their own turf, and they need to band together to solve it. This book is funny and heartwarming, and each character feels like someone you would love to go and have a brunch with. I think this is good for any mystery lovers in your life, and actually, even if one isn't particularly keen on mysteries, I still think that they will like this one. My second recommendation is actually one I haven't read, but that I know the patrons here have been loving. Kate Quinn also wrote The Alice Network and The Hundress, which are both World War II stories. And this one is about three female codebreakers during World War II who, once the war is over, they still need to find the spy. And I've just heard nothing but good things from the patrons here. And this I would recommend for anyone who already loves this author, but who just wants to really sink their teeth into an adventure story that they could maybe see themselves in.
Hi, my name is Francisco, and I work here at the library. My favorite genre is actually sometimes they can be found in the nonfiction, sometimes they're found under the last name of the author, but they're more like memoirs. The book I'm recommending for the holiday season is an older one called Holidays on Ice. It's a classic David Sedaris. You might have heard some of his funny skits on NPR, and then this book talks about his first job after graduating college, where he lived in New York and he was an elf at the Macy's store. It's hilarious. A lot of his books I've listened to, and they're hilarious. And they're about the holidays in a different way. It kind of reminds me of the early 2000s and 90s, so it takes me back.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I love to read young adult fiction. My holiday pick is The Other Side of Perfect by Mariko Turk. This is the story of an elite ballerina whose life has been upended by a devastating injury. For the first time, Alina is attending a public high school where she reluctantly signs up to participate in the High School Musical. She's struggling to make new friends, and she's grappling with the racism that she experienced in the dance industry. You don't have to be a fan of ballet to appreciate this touching and often very funny story. It's great for anyone, an elite athlete, a high achiever, or just a regular human being who's striving to build a new life on the other side of perfect. And if you're looking to gift a book bundle, this book pairs really well with Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yu.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and the books I would recommend for anyone during the holidays is Brave Mercy. It's a young adult fiction, historical fantasy book set in the 14th century, and it's about a group of young women who are trained to be assassins to protect the crown at the time. It's a really fun read. It's a big book, so you get a lot of world building, you get a lot of history thrown in, you get a lot of really female characters put into a setting where any young adult can pick it up and really just flip through the pages. It's, I would say, one of my favorite teen reads in the library.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace and I'm the children's librarian here at the Los Gatos Library. My favorite genre is, of course, children's books. I love middle grade fiction, but I also love adult nonfiction too. Alright, so for the holiday gift guide, I chose some special children's books. These are the examples of Stanley's books by William B. They are cute and fun books about Stanley and his friends in any and every setting. I especially love the one called Stanley's Library because I may be a little bit biased about that one. The board book recommendation is Sweetest Hulu by Selena Kaluk, and it's an ultra sweet board book for an ultra sweet and cuddly little one in your life. A graphic novel recommendation I have is When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jameson and Omar Mohammed. It's a touching true story for the budding activist and humanitarian in her life. Lastly, I'd like to recommend Little Witch Hazel by B.B. Wall. This beautiful illustrated volume of 4 stories corresponds to each season, and it's perfect for the imaginative young reader in your life. Season's greetings!
Have a great holiday.
Feliz Navidad.
Frohe Festtage.
Merry Christmas. Season's readings.